Alright, everybody, today, guess what? We are going to be talking about kind of logistics of taking the AP test because, believe it or not, the AP test is going to be in 2 weeks. And like I said before, you guys are in really good shape to do well on the test. We've already gone through every single thing that you will see on the test already. And we've also spent a lot of time the last month and a half reviewing concepts. We've almost reviewed everything this week on the test as well. So we'll be really crunching, doing a lot of review. These next 2 weeks, your project that's due on Monday is going to be a great way for you to kind of tie everything together and do kind of like a review in the form of a project. And then we're going to be doing a pretty intensive review all the way up till May 16th. So I posted this flyer on the website for you to see, so you can download it and read. But I just recorded this video because I wanted to talk you through everything. This is what the guidance office sent to us, so I just wanted to read through it with you. So like most of you know, the AP test is going to be the 13th through the 17th. Our test, if you look down, is the very last day, which is going to be Thursday, May 16th. Now, I know a lot of you are probably upset about that because you are not going to be coming to school that day because you'll already be done with your classes if you're a senior. Our one junior Marlon will still be at school, but all the rest of you seniors will be not at school that day. So you will need to come to school at noon to take that test. And actually, you want to make sure that you're there. I would be there 15 minutes before because it's going to start right at noon. So you want to make sure that you come to Cambridge and be in the library. As you can see, that's where the test is going to be. It's probably going to be in that little side conference room. So be there at 11:45 on Thursday. Now, like it says, remember all students enrolled in the AP course are expected to take the AP exam. So the school paid for each of your AP tests. So please make it a priority to come and take the test on that Thursday. I know it's been a long year and you're ready to be done with high school. You don't want to come in the second day that you don't have to be at Cambridge ever. But it's definitely worth the time to take the test. One, because the school invests a lot of money to pay for your test. I think it's like $91. So you want to make sure that you're not just wasting that money and you're actually taking the test. And then two, this is an opportunity to get college credits. For some of you, if you pass this test, you might not get to take a math class in college. Most of you are going to have to take statistics in college. So if you pass this test, that could have you opt out of it. I've prepared you to do well on this test. Okay, we've been doing AP problems since the very beginning of the year, so you know you've gotten familiar with the free response questions and the multiple choice questions, the format of that. So when you take the test, it's not anything that should be way different from what you've seen. It's stuff we've done the entire year. So make sure that you come and do that test. Since the AP Stats test is usually the last one of the year, we usually have this problem where we do have seniors that don't come and take the test, even though they're signed up for it and did all the hard work throughout the whole year, and then they don't take the test and they're not able to get credit for it. And last time I taught the class, the students that did come and take it, 38% of them got a 5 on the test, which is the highest score, and over half of them got a 3 or above and passed the test. So you want to make sure that you come, take the 3-4 hours, the 4 hours that it takes to do the test, and just give yourself the option of getting that college credit, because you're going to be, if you don't take the test and a couple years down the line when you have to take it in college, stats in college, you're really going to be kicking yourself in the foot if you could have gotten that credit just by doing a 4-hour test rather than taking an entire class for an entire semester. We're not going to have we'll be going at a lot faster pace than what we did this year. So make sure you make that a priority. Obviously, since it's at noon, you're not going to be at school that day, and it goes till 4. You're going to have to figure out a way to get to school and back to school. But I know a lot of you drive, and you can talk during class to figure out carpools. I'm sure you guys will be able to figure out. You guys just make it a priority to come. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like it says there, you want to make sure that you get plenty of rest. You have till you can sleep until like 11, 10:30. You have plenty of time to sleep, so that's a great opportunity. I know a lot of you aren't morning people, so it gives you an opportunity to sleep in that day. Make sure you clear your schedule for work so you're not working that afternoon as well. Dress warmly, bring layers, because you never know what the air conditioning could be like in that room. So if you bring layers, then that allows you to be comfortable in your testing. Make sure you're not hungry. So it says eat breakfast, but you probably want to eat lunch before you take the test. Something that's going to be easy on your stomach. And yeah, like it says there, you're going to do great. Really, the way I set up my test, if you regularly get a 70 or above on the test that we have in class, you're going to have a good chance to do well on the AP test. Because really, if you get like half the multiple choice questions right, and you get about half the questions, free response questions right, or is like partial credit or combination between partial credit and essentially correct and incorrect, about like half the points on the free response questions, then you're going to get probably about a 3 on the test. So the test is hard, but they do scale it, whereas if you're getting about half the questions right, you're going to be in a good position to pass the test. So again, if you're getting about 70, at least a 70 on all the tests, most of the tests that we've taken in this school year so far, you're going to be in a really good position to do well. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you have any questions over that, just let me know. You have that entire study book, the Princeton Review book, to study. We're going to do a good amount of work from that the next 2 weeks, but especially that last practice test, I'm probably not going to assign that to you. So that practice test in the back of the book, you can go ahead and do it on your own time to get extra practice. I got those for you to use as a resource that can really help you out and just review all the material that you've learned and master this entire school year. Yeah, we'll keep on doing more videos talking about all the different aspects of the test. But again, if you have any specific questions, please let me know sometime in the next 2 weeks.